Special version of it. It's going to have some variants. It's going to make it more healthy and also, we think, more tasty. So we are mixing, we like to mix onions. We're going to do one, we've got about 2.5 pounds of meat. We're doing one white onion and one red onion, and we're going to dice them. Yep, this is a time saver if you can put them on top of each other. Fantastic. 4 rashers of bacon into thin slices. This is going to be our frying base. We may add just a little bit of oil just to get it going. But what we are going to do is we are going to cook our meat and everything on the, or at least brown it, on our grill surface and then transfer it into a slow cooker. You can see the slow cooker right behind Grace. We preheated that. And we put a little bit of oil, just so it doesn't stick to the surface. It's very dexterous what you need to separate the pieces of bacon that were piled on each other. Bacon looks like. So now we've got a good fry base. We're gonna take those out and put them in the steel bowl. All of it, Grace. Keep going. Now we're frying it in that bacon fat. Keep going, all of them, Grace. Yep, as they brown, we're going to just turn them over. That's beautifully browned. 2 sides is adequate. You don't need to brown them all 4 sides. That's overkill. Oh yeah, very nicely done. Great. Browned. We're just going to drop them in with the bacon. And then we're going to use that same surface to fry up the onions. 2 different onions. And the celery, we're kind of just, we're the same fat. It's picking up that meat flavor and the bacon flavor from before. Putting it onto a solid spoon because it's about done. And putting it in with the meat. There you go. Get the rest of it off, Grace. Yep. Dump it all in. And then we're going to put some wine on top. A bit of Worcester sauce. All right, that's enough.
1.
Okay. Here you go.
2.
Very nicely done, Grace. Chef Grace's secret stealth vegetable. It is eggplant or aubergine. If you're going to stick with the French terminology of chefs, and that will not only thicken it, but it will add a wonderful, healthy stealth vegetable. Grinding with a mortar and pestle. These are bullion cubes. They have to be very hard. I don't know if most bullion cubes are normally this hard. Of course, it's mostly salt, and then we're going to add 3 bullion cubes in with the mixture. Flat. Push it off. Push it off. She's flattening it down. That's very literal. All right, a bit more. Take a bit more off and then you can dump it in. All right. Yeah, just dump. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Bay leaf. And you add, go ahead and add it now. Just tuck it in anyway. Teaspoon of thyme. Just dump it in, Grace.
Dump it in.
Yeah, there you go. And the final herb, well actually we might put parsley too. Go ahead and dump that, that's rosemary, we should dump that in too.
Dump it here.
Mm-hmm.
Around town.
Alright, we're sealing it up. Now it might look a bit dry now, but all those aubergines are actually going to give up a lot of liquid. And also the celery in there has got a lot of liquid in it too. Now we just have to wait for 10 hours. Right down the middle, we're not slicing them. We want them to keep their form and not give out too much, not a crazy amount of juice. Well done, Grace, that's brilliantly done. That's about 12 ounces of mushrooms, just regular white mushrooms. But mini portobellos are good too. And just going to saute them. That's it. Very nice. Whole thing over here is pretty heavy. That's it. A cast iron wok. Dump it in here, Grace. Dump the whole thing in. Yeah, very nicely done. Excellent. These are cocktail onions. They're actually, we couldn't find baby onions, but these actually I think taste better anyway. You have to put them in at the end though, not at the beginning, otherwise they'll fall to bits. And we're just going to stir that in. And we're pretty much done. The mushrooms and the little button onions, we're just mixing them back with the meat that's been cooking for a long time. That's good enough, Grace. It's good. Put the lid back on.
Meat.
It is right and meat, so to do. Oh, fantastic. Look at that dark, rich color, which is just oodles of flavor. It's expressing the oodles of flavor.
Flavor.
Yes, taste. Beautiful taste, Grace.
There you go.
Oh, very nicely done. Don't forget to blow it, yeah.
This is
All right.